Like I said, this place is filled with troll troll enemies. It's not even funny, they're just trolls. The devs are trolls. If you hear me, devs, and you worked on this, you guys were trolling. Like I said here, I'm playing Maya. She's our protagonist. We also have in our potty, Katsuya, who is the older brother of Katsuya. And if you know that name, there's a reason that's going to be very important. Go ahead and grab this item box right here. I love how these item boxes are literally just boxes. Nothing fancy. No big treasure chest or anything, it's just a box. Run here. It should first turn right here. Yeah, we'll get the Hydro Boost. Let's see what it throws it on. They get these really cool action moves. These guys are assholes. Make no mistake. It's gonna be a tough battle. Oh, that's it for Lala.
What?
Looks like Maya's next, so I think I might get this. Nope. Like literally, bro. That ball of returning was actually fucking useless. I might actually get turned up on this fight. I might actually lose. Alright, let's diplomacy our way out of this. We're gonna have to diplomacy our way out of this. We'll try the interview. Oh, he liked it. He says, me good guy, ask anything. Alright, we got through it. We diplomacy our way out of that. That was gonna be a rough situation otherwise. Nothing new under the sun, right? Looks like we have some double doors. They're probably locked. Yeah, it's the red sign on them. Alright, this sanitarium's tough. We'll get some good experience points, but we gotta also be smart.
I feel sorry.
I think these guys like interviews too. Good, we got that because Ulala needed to be in on that one. Huge elemental hit right there. That's exactly what we needed. Now, when I talk about the elemental hit being like a thing, it's not going to tell you it's a weak point like in the other games, but you'll know and you can't analyze it. This is also kind of one of those games you would have like a journal, like back in the day, you know, you have like your notebook taking notes. If you played through this game, let me know. I'd love to hear some of your experiences, some of your stories playing through this. Did you ever have a battle you had to like, oh my gosh, negotiate out of? Do you prefer to even maybe negotiate then fight, you know, to get materials? Let me know in the comments. This game has such a robust like personality system that I feel like a lot of the newer games actually kind of miss. That's one of the, so the rumor system's elaborate. You got this really elaborate negotiation system too, with kind of special interactions every character can do, not only by themselves but with each other. And as we kind of go through here in the game, we'll kind of see all these like different interactions that work with these different personality types. It's a very robust system. Persona 2 has so much going for it, even for its time. This game was well ahead of its time. That's why I would put this as a cult, it earned its cult classic status.
Cover me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's a fire type. I should have known that was a bad idea from the get-go. Oh, he left his boy. He left his boy to get the fucking smoke. That's dirty. How you gonna leave your boy to get the water splash? Oh, is that mutation? Let's go. Every time you see like soothing melody learn, let's go. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. Anytime you see the screen like kind of hang around like that, you know mutation's about to happen and it's about to be good. That is definitely worth saving over. Again, this is a old school JRPG. Just hearing that, you should always know that saving is going to be a priority after like almost every battle, because no two battles are going to be the same. Just like you saw right there, my first battle, that I was way overwhelmed. I wasn't getting what I needed. The action economy, the turn order wasn't in my favor. That one was a lot more manageable. There's a gate in the way. No, we gotta unlock the gate. We got birds. You let these birds in. Yeah, did someone keep a window open? What the hell are birds doing in here? Yo, why y'all bullying Balfu? What did Balfu do to y'all? What did Balfu do to y'all? Maybe you have a specific demon, or I should say persona. I've been playing a lot SMT, so I'll be saying demon a lot. Trying to keep it straight here. So, if you have a favorite persona here, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. Maybe you have a persona in the series that's one of your favorite. Maybe it's a Messiah Picaro. Maybe it's one of the MC ones here. Maybe it's Jack Frost. Maybe it's Jack O'Lantern. Maybe it's one of the Jack brothers. Maybe it's one of the angels, Metatron. His brother Sandolphin. I was gonna say Seraphim, but his brother Sandolphin. And maybe like the kind of mech look, the mechanized angel look the series has. So let me know in the comments below, what some of your favorites are. Me personally, mine, and this is easy for me, Beelzebub Fly. No question about it. That's actually one of my favorites there. Beelzebub Fly, and then a close second, probably Black Frost. I'm just gonna get the combination here for the Stonecutter. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. That's gonna do critical damage. Critical damage! Yo, why do y'all hate Balfu? Is it the suit? Why are y'all picking on my man Balfu, bro? It has to be the suit. They're afraid of the suit. Alright, let's go ahead here. I'm gonna medicine up. Balfu's actually in critical danger. He's Ralph Wiggum. Chuckles, I'm in danger. So we're gonna go ahead here and just worry about Earth, Fire, and Aqua, which is going to be, I think is that Windcutter? Alright, Balfu's good. After being fucking literally picked on. Alright, I'll pick on Katsuya. And we're just gonna hit him with that. Same thing. Let's go, Lala. I'll tell you this real quick, because this is a good kind of educational moment. So, and there's really 5 main stats like you see here. You got strength, vitality, technical or technique, which is actually what magic is. It's not called magic in this game. It's called tech, which is just short for technique. It's what affects, again, special magic, attack damage, your defense, how much mana you have, but in mana in this game is called SP, so I'll use that, how much SP you have, right? It's a very important stat to upgrade. This is actually one of the few games, too, where strength builds... I'm actually going to do a magic build, not a strength build. Usually I'm used to doing a strength build, for physical attack power and all the glory of, like, Deathbound, Sophia, and a lot of other cool attack skills. But in this game specifically, strength, it affects the physical attack power. It's actually not as strong, especially on Maya. I'm actually going to be building Maya as a magic user, using magic-based attacks. So instead of having strength Maya, So strength fans, I'm sorry this run, but if you like to see a strength Maya challenge run where she's been hitting the gyms, let me know in the comments below. Love to hear that. Vitality is going to be the next one right there that you see kind of on the screen there, and it's going to be the one that gives you your HP and your defense. Again, technique, you can think about that as your magic. That's literally what it is. Affects all magic damage, special defense, how much SP that you have, or mana, you know, in any other title, if you played JRPGs. Agility is going to be the interesting one. That's going to bring me to, and this is going to be the one specifically I want to focus on Ulala on, because all agility really does, I just went through and talked about how, you know, magic does, you know, magic, and strength does strength, and vitality, of course, that's your HP and staying alive kind of stuff. Physical defense too, vitality is good for that physical defense, so any attacks, you know, are going to be good with that. But agility is only going to really affect two things: turn order, like how fast your character is speed wise, and dodge. So Ulala, it's actually funny because she got turned up on that last one. I guess she doesn't have enough dodge right now with 20, but her dodge rate should be a lot higher, and now that's going to be 19. Maybe we'll see some more dodges from Ulala, who knows. Luck is going to be the last one. Ulala doesn't have much luck here, it's only at 5. This is going to be kind of like more critical hits, drop rates. It's not really super important. This would be kind of, would this be the maybe I'm not using the word dump stat right here, but this would be the one. Maybe it's not a dump stat because you don't want to dump all your stuff into it. This is one that you just want to avoid, really. I'd say dump stat would be probably technique for Maya, and then luck's the one that you want to take from. That's the one that you can put at its lowest. You should be all right here. So, but every time a character levels up, they get 3 points that they can use. So we'll see Ulala here, she does 2 and then 1. And as always, important in this game, you want to save. You're going to hear me say that a lot of times. That's because it's super important. Old school RPGs. I know, and hear me out here, because I know it's not y'all who watch the channel here, at least I hope not. But hey, hear me out here. I know y'all have these problems with some old school JRPGs. You say they're too hard. Jigoku, they're too hard. We love watching your playthroughs, but how do you do it? They're too hard. Because you want to be smart about going through these old school games, right? Sometimes they're going to be unrelenting. Sometimes these classic turn-based games, they're not going to give you these easy battles that are nice and scaled to your level. They're going to give you some shit that you got to get through. You know, you got like 6 enemies right there on that one encounter, and like 2 of them are just troll enemies. We haven't even gotten to the super troll enemies. You know, like devs were just on a kick, you know, just making these games, you know, hard. I think like old school Ninja Gaiden gonna have a lot of, you know, ghosts and goblins, you know. There's Castlevania, you know, a lot of those old school Metroid, you know, games that were really, you know, tough. But this one right here has a save on demand feature. You should be using that if you ever, and I hope you do, get experiences, because I think every true classic JRPG fan needs to have this in their repertoire, needs to experience it. Especially if you're a Persona fan and you want to get back into the series, see some of those old games, only the old school Persona vibes. This is going to be a great game to jump into. It's a cult classic. Eternal Punishment it is. You know, if you haven't heard about it, you're in for a treat. You know, these dark themes, the crazy supernatural stuff going on, the social links that we're going to see here, just like we see them in other titles, you know. So save. All right, let's go ahead here and get back into it. Look how good of a heal that is. That is better than media. That skill right there is actually better than media. Yo, we're over here. Why does this guy turn around? Mutation? Let's go. I'm just farming mutations at this point. And it's on Maya. And she got diorama. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. 2 great healing spells. You already know. Save. Literally, I'm on that. I'm on that so quick to save. If you'd like to hear me do voices for all the characters, please let me know in the comments below. Katsu says that nurse seems to be very confused, but considering this horrible condition, everything must be true. Oh, she's talking to this nurse over here. Hiding nurse, you're a human, right? Please save me. Demons have appeared. Hiding nurse, he did it. He called the demons. Oh, we already know. The patient in room 303, Tatsuya Sudo, summoned the demons. Tatsuya Sudo. If you already know Persona, if you already play the first one, that name should be hitting you over the head. Yes, it's our boy Tatsuya. He is going to be returning from the first, he's also going to be returning from the Persona 2 duology, the first game, Innocent Sin, a part of that here, making yet another appearance here. I'm gonna note all the corpses that were laying around. Or is this just another trick that Joker's playing? Now, Tatsuya is making contributions to sanitarium or hospital. Now, that's going to be a name that's also familiar because he's actually the antagonist, I believe, of the first game. So a lot of tie-ins with this duology here. I think that's all we really come in here for, is it? I don't think this one has a limit on slots. I could be wrong on that, but I can't recall off the top of my head. I think because even if you get mutation skills, they like, you know, you keep learning them all. There might be a set limit after a certain point, but at least I've never hit it, from what I remember.
Secure position.
All right, let's roast this chicken. Making some fried chicken out of you. We're definitely calling this. Oh my gosh, not a second wing beat, bro. I hope Baofu's up next, that's all I can say. Of course, Baofu's all the way in fucking Chinatown. Thank you, Soothing Melody. This is why Soothing Melody is so goated. If you can get Soothing Melody, you're good. It's basically the best healing spell. It's better than Media. At least early game right now. It's better than Media, it's better than Dia. So Baofu, unironically, literally Maya having 2 healing spells, but Baofu unironically being my best healer with literally 1 inherited spell. Because Baofu's the greatest. Literally love this man. He's just aura farming over there. Way more than 5 damage. Bro, what was that 5 damage? Come on now. Quit playing with me. There's the rank up. That's what we wanted. Best way to farm rank up, best way to farm mutations. Just hit fusion spells. Okay, Robin Hood is actually a fucking... This dude is a fucking menace. He will actually rob you. We gotta be very careful. I might just negotiate with this. I really do not want to fuck with him. This man is a fucking menace. I'm not... He will literally fucking rob me of my shit. And just run. He's actual fucking Robin Hood. All right, we'll go ahead and diplomacy our way out of this here. We got him. I didn't fucking anger the Robin Goodfellow. That's a fucking win for me. We're farming those rank ups, baby. Yo, that thing is still up after 87 damage. Can you say what? Oh no. That's why you always, it's on me though. Literally this Dragon Ball Z ass character right here. I don't even, oh no. Oh, Lala just got fucked up. She's done for. Well, I know when to fucking diplomacy and when to fucking not diplomacy. And now is not the time for diplomacy, is what I'm saying. Now y'all can blow yourselves up, and I get fucking another one. Or you can fight like a man. Or fucking an angel thing, beast. Y'all are fucking trolls. There's so many fucking troll personas and demons in here. Robin Goodfellow being one of them. He was just the beginning of the fucking trolls. Then they got this one too. Actually, no. Honestly, the Kamikaze demon was the beginning of the fucking trolls. That sets the tone for the game. Yeah, you should expect. Literally, the devs trying to fuck with you with some hardcore RPG shit. Or hardcore JRPG, I should say. All right, let's go ahead here, and I'm going to assume that I'm not going to get fucking demolished here, and that we can actually get an attack in. God bless it. Yeah, you took out your own motherfucking guy, dude. You are dumb. And you gave me the level up. That was some juicy XP right there. That was big juicy XP of the biggest and juiciest caliber. Oh, and it is actually 3. I just remembered. It is actually 3 points for everybody, but they get +1 from the level up itself. So it's really 4 in total per level. 1 that's from the auto level up that's automatically chosen, and 3 that go into the character. The level up bonus, that's the +1 there. Always good to bring stuff into battle for that, just in case. Like I said, this place is filled with troll troll enemies. It's not even funny, they're just trolls. The devs are trolls. If you hear me, devs, you worked on this, you guys were trolling. Alright, I'm almost rank 8 with Maya, which is awesome. Ulala's already got rank 8, so I should just change her out. Oh, they all got rank 8 already? Okay, other than Baofu, so I'm going to change these 2 out so they can start working on their next ones, and then that's actually good to know. So that's what you want right there. Personas rank up all the way from 1 to 8. You want to use them all the way up to rank 8 because that's where they're going to be at their strongest. Honestly, I should be farming these new ones on my other characters, because I want them strong too. You'll go into battle and you'll have one that you've been working on, and then there's the one that you haven't been working on. It's gonna be like, man, I feel the difference right there, you know. So don't be afraid to switch personas. This game's made for, you know, upgrading your party. Let me know if you have like a particular persona you like to do. You know, maybe you have a particular loadout. Maybe you have like a particular early game party, especially if you've beaten this before. Love to hear it in the comments. Oh, there it is. He's fucking crazy. What is this? So we got a crazy guy's room. This is just where shit just goes. The dark, mysterious kind of like environment on this. Yeah, what's going on, Atsuka? Oh yeah, P2 brings back some memories. Love to hear some P2 memories of your playthrough. This music's popping too. I love the music. Katsuya, this is Tatsuya's older brother you hear, and he's going to be. It's weird because I'm like, isn't? Oh, this is Pseudo-san. Okay, so this is the This is somebody else here. So I was thinking this was going to be his younger brother, Tatsuya Suo, but that might have been a translation error and they meant pseudo right there. Or maybe I misread it here. You know, Asuka Apocalypse says, since middle school. Oh yeah, man, that's awesome. This is such an OG game. It's such a throwback OG. There were so many good things going on to this game. Yeah, there's definitely more darker tones in this game. It's like such a mix of dark themes, crazy supernatural events, like right here, you know, you just walk into this room. I was saying this is more of a hospital, but maybe this is more of a sanitarium, like a mental hospital, than a physical, like, get well, like, you know, hospital you might think of. So you get like the dark themes, you get these crazy supernatural events, and then you get, of course, the social aspect of it, and you see a lot of those seeds, like the social links, which, of course, if I say social links, any Persona fan is going to be familiar with those from Persona 3 and beyond, you know, 4 and 5. Social interactions with your party, the NPCs, you know, it's so vital, you know, improving those character stats, as I was just talking about ranks, you know, getting those character ranks up, unlocking personas. And what's so interesting about this game is the rumors and how the rumors influence the plot so much here. And I mean, this game really delves in, going back to that dark kind of themes we were talking about. I mean, this game really delves into some heavy, mature themes, you know, talking about fate, you know, themes of identity, supernatural. I said that one before, you know, where my supernatural fans at, you know, get the Winchester boys in here. Cause it's getting supernatural up in this bitch. And you know, all kind of, you know, all jokes aside, wrapped up in this deep, really kind of multi-layered narrative that we're getting. Honestly, Katsuya is the fucking Winchesters. The Oracle of Maya. Is going to be another big part of this. I'm going to move chat just a little bit over here. I'm going to get those good long messages. So if you see your chat moving here, don't worry, it's just me moving you. I was working on some new placement here, so I want, because I had somebody who wrote a really long chat message. I felt bad because half of it got blocked off. I'm like, oh, I know you're saying something important here. Facts, even the characters are more serious. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell. I was almost jokingly going to call this stream, you know, Persona's more serious, you know, darker tone before it went mainstream, you know. So this is a lot less mainstream story. I love the duology. Literally the first one, I don't even want to spoil it. I mean, the cat's out of the bag, but I'm not going to spoil it all these years later. The boss on the first part of this duology, on the original game, not the remake. The remake has its own funny, the PSP version has its own funny version of it. But like, it's so heavy. The story of this is so cool, and when you peel back the lore of it, it makes you want to jump in. I mean, it goes pretty deep. Even the first game, really heavy themes. And maybe this was Suo's room, because he's talking about the Oracle of Maya, and we know Maya as Maya here. It references the old maid. So that's Maya. She's our protagonist. You know, is that a coincidence? You know? Of course, she's going to get to the bottom of this, but, you know, how does she have a part in this whole web of rumors and this Joker story? You know, and Joker might as well be fucking a Tim, because he's playing those fucking mind games, bro. I mean, he's got so many mind games up his sleeve, you might as well call him Professor X, right? Or just, you know, insert somebody who does a lot of mind games, you know. He might as well be Jigsaw. You know, for fucking things get real intense, yeah. So all that being saying, real intense, real quick. Here we see the lion's roar. He's talking about the a big. Even the writing of this is so great. Balfu has this line here: "The lion's roar echoes throughout." And if you'd like to hear me do some character voices, let me know there in the comments below. I get my serious voice. The lion's roar echoes throughout. The 5 skulls shine in Hades. The holy cross shines in the heavens. So a lot of, you know, a supernatural mythology here. What does that mean? You know, feel like we're putting together a Resident Evil, you know, puzzle. The moment the stars stop rising, the beat of the Virgin Maya also ceases. Paradise remains on Earth. So again, we're gonna get a thanks. I'll put, like I said, if you want to hear it, put it in chat. I'll do some character voices. I could get my serious voice. So those guys, I don't know. I'm not going to go too far with him. I'll do my own interpretations because some of these guys are. I think he's from Taiwan. So I'm not gonna do a Taiwanese. I would literally be more offending. So I'll say the moment the stars stop rising, the beat of the Virgin Maya also ceases. Paradise remains on Earth. So that's going to be this lure of Maya again. How is Maya, our protagonist, tied up in this big spinning narrative right here? It's a big web of narrative. What does all that crap mean? Heaven's Cross. Is it the Grand Cross that occurred this summer? Is this some sort of prophecy? You mean where all the planets in the solar system align in a cross formation, but nothing happened? Okay, so we're getting like this, again, a supernatural aligning of the planets. Get your, where are my Capricorns at? Where are my Libras at? Where are my Sagittarius? Where are my zodiac horoscope? Was it astrologist? There's a word for that. I was getting there eventually. Where are my astrologists at, right? Y'all astrologists, get on this out there. Y'all love doing that astrology shit. Y'all love look out this star. I'm not a big astrology person, but I know love y'all be consorting the crystals out there, right? I know y'all be looking at your daily horoscopes talking about, oh yeah, girl, I had a breakup with my man because he was a Capricorn and they were saying I was getting some bad energy today from him. Like, break it all out right now because we are getting fucking astrological up in this supernatural story. Miss Amano's having a reaction right now to reading this prophecy. Uh-oh, Maya shouldn't bring her crystals with her. She should have brought some obsidian, maybe some rose quartz. Definitely should have brought some rose quartz with her. Says, does your chest hurt again? Maya, I never know, Maya. This is pre-chat GPT, so make no mistake. This hyphen's there for a reason. I always think she says, Maya. Oh, Katsuka. Yo, Katsuka lips. Well, yo, Atsuka, but he's Katsuka. I'm just saying. Come on now, Atsuka. You know, look, a coincidence? I think even fucking Atsuka is in this game. That's some cosmological shit right there. Get your rose quartz. Get some obsidian. Now, when you gotta take the obsidian, Maya, and you want to channel all this bad energy into that, it's going to be your gathering stone, and the rose quartz is going to be the shield that protects you. It's going to be the crystalline bubble. Y'all need to get here some of that stat. All right, Lala says, after running into Deja Vu Boy, again, Deja Vu Boy being this Tatsuya, who's going to be Katsuya's younger brother from the other side, and that's this side. I know it's a lot to keep up with. This is a duology, right? We have the other side, we have this side. The other side is going to be where Deja Vu Boy comes from. Atsuka Rai, so I will just name it Atsuka. I gotta change my name. Atsuka is too common, so it's always taken. So I will just rename Atsuka Rai. That's a good one. I like the Atsuka lips. That's a good one. You had another good one there. Atsuka. Oh fuck! If I remember it, I'll throw it out there. But there's another weird one. It was like Atsuka Rai or something like that. Like you were the samurai Atsuka, or like the ninja Atsuka Ninja. I forget what it was. I'm just throwing out shit now. But you know what I'm talking about. All right. She's gonna go ahead and get back up here. Ulaw says, fine. You sure about that? Atsuka. Yeah, Atsuka. That was it. I was gonna say, either have this like ninja feel or like this divine feel. You could always give yourself a title, like they do on Dark Souls. Be like Atsuka of the fucking Atsuka the Blazing Fists, Atsuka of the fucking Earth Village, or Atsuka from the Village Hidden in Leaves. It's like you give yourself a title there. This place ain't normal. This room's vibes can't be trusted. Yo, y'all thought vibes was a new thing? Battlefield was all about the vibes, bro. He said, damn, bro, these vibes can't be trusted. Let's go. Uh-oh. Who turned out the lights? Oh, it looks like we just gotta control the characters. Oh, what's with this big eye? Gross. Nyar whatsoever is written on the... I can't read. That's going to be the first reference to Nyarlathotep. This is such a crazy part of the story right here. I just got hit with like a fucking like truck connecting like the lore here. So the eye, right? What's the eye mean? The eyes usually symbolize, what do they do, right? Eyes, we see the world, we perceive it through eyes. So we're watching, right, with our eyes, right? So Nyar, if you know who that is, if you played any of the games or you know the lore, that's going to be Nyarlathotep, who is going to be the main antagonist of this story. And he's like this evil force who has a bet with Philemon, the butterfly that is connected thread through all these games, who is like the vision of humanity. You punch him in the mask and you see Tatsuya's face, the male characters, because he is like you. So, and what your potential is. So like, this to me, the eye and being in this room was Tatsuya's way of saying this dark evil force is watching, and it's a shapeshifter, so it's always presenting itself in different forms, because there's a bet that he has with Philemon that humanity's doomed to fail. And he's trying to be the catalyst, right? Causing all this chaos, sowing it to kind of stack the deck so he wins this bet with Philemon. You know, big overarching story here. And kind of Philemon has hope and faith that humanity's good side, and they will prevail. So he's betting on the side of humanity. Nyarlathotep is betting against it, this dark evil force. So you got your light force, you got your dark force story. And that eye symbolizes to me here the shape-shifting evil force and how he's always watching, you know, and always waiting for that opportunity to strike. So like, when you think about it like that, like, where is he, right, in this situation? Here's the Oracle of Maya, and I'll read it here as a narrator. The twinkling star of the Pleiades sets time in motion. Dance of pleasure, feast of shadow, tongue of stranger atonement. Lights above. The lion's roar echoes throughout. The five skulls shine in Hades. The holy cross shines in the heavens. 1, 2, 3, 4. The moment the stars stop rising, the beat of the Virgin Maya also ceases. Paradise remains on earth. I've heard this before. My bruise is hurting again. So we're gonna get all types of writing, rough draft of the same poem. Here we go, getting read. Just some really crazy shit right here. I mean, just some really dark themes. I mean, wow. And again, this dark figure, Ulala was trying to get it out, but that's who that would be. And like, right, they're always trying to find their opportunity to kind of push humanity so they can win this bet with Philemon that humanity is not going to be able to, you know, save itself. Katsuya is onto it, but he's a detective, so he knows. So Balfu's already onto it. All right, let's go ahead here and head out. Oh, I didn't see your question here. You asked a good question. I will go to the Velvet Room here. You got Satan, like the Satan Lucifer in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Literally. 3's the magic number, and I just so happened to hit 3 yellows. I love this whole system, like on this game here. It's such a in-depth demon negotiation. I feel like it gets boiled down in a lot of the other games from what it was. Let me talk about the mechanics real quick. If you play this game, you'll kind of already know them, but experimenting kind of gives you a good flow of how it works. You know, you meet the demons, talk with them, contact them. It's gonna ask which one you want to talk to, all that usual stuff. So what's different is when you hit that and when you initiate contact, you get 3 options from your team members who you can talk, or 4, whoever's there. And you can also do combinations as well as team members, from like 1 to 4. So the combination determines the type of contact you use. The reaction of the demon too will depend on, you know, its own personality. So each demon has a personality that's really in depth. There's like 4 different types of reactions. They can do the happiness, interest, fear, and anger. What Robin Goodfellow was doing was the interest. So that's that yellow one. Happiness is the green. We saw fear as the blue, and anger is the red one. So we've seen pretty much all of them mostly. It's hard. The hardest one to get is happiness, I'd say. But you got to build up the reaction 3 times before it takes effect. You'll see, and you'll know what effect you get by that little green light that it does on the ground there. So sometimes, like I said, it's more strategic sometimes to be diplomatic rather than try to solve an issue with force in your fists, because that may put you in a bad situation. Whereas if you would have just negotiated, you would have lived to fight another day, and you get items, like a lot of good items that you need anyways to do fusing. Because this game is so interesting and different because it's not tied to the money mechanic. Like, money is not a resource that's immediately tying you back from summoning. You are tied back by how many tarot cards you have, and you can go up to 1,000. Well, not really 1,000, but 999. Basically, you know, 1 from 1,000 back old school days. So, like, if that's the case, all your money like is being used for other stuff. So you can use this to get money, get other items that you need to level up, get your party stronger, things that you're going to be needing anyways. So yeah, usually when you get the interest one, that's where the demon gives you tarot cards. Green's like joining your party usually. Sometimes they'll give you like an item, you know, but yellow's going to be where you get your cards usually and stuff like that. And blank tarot cards, that's actually the better part of them. So that's my little spiel on the mechanics of this. And as you can see, very in-depth. I feel like it gets very boiled down in a lot of other games, both on the SMT and Persona side, you know, of the later games. So just something interesting to note there. Let's go ahead and go up to the 4th floor. Oh shit. It's Joker time. Not to be confused with his cousin Joker in Persona 5. And I love on this game how every time you get close to this Joker character, your controller starts doing this kind of heartbeat-like pulse. Man, really talking about bringing the gaming experience to your senses, right? The sense of touch, using that rumble pad feature. And it doesn't even have like a voice, like, you know, where the PS4, PS5, they have the little speaker. You just feel that little kind of pulse, like a heartbeat right there, you know? Let's go ahead and find our boy here. Where's he at? Wait, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom first. Maya's gotta go to the bathroom first. Yo, is that a gender neutral bathroom? Wow. Absolutely ahead of its time. As you get closer, those pulses get closer together as well. As we turn this corner here, we should be getting into the battle scene. Here we are, the director's office. Ooh. Who's ready for some Jokerage? Now remember, the Joker is a rumor that got spread by some weird third-party company, let's say. And we need to find who contracted them and who's been, like, who's the bigger fish here. So we got, like, the middle guys, right? We got the immediate, we got the middle guys who's like the company, but who's been funding this? We're gonna get a big lure drop here, so let's go ahead and get in there. Man, this PS1 era just hits different. Look at this scene right here we have. Of course, there's Tatsuya Sudo again. Talking about the other side. Remember, referencing the other side, that's going to be the first game from this duology. Persona 2 split into 2 games, right? One game, but 2 different stories. So the other side is going to refer to the story of Innocent Sin. Check that game out. It's a great game as well. Both games in this duology, just, you know, very underrated Persona games. You'll never see anything like this in the Persona series when you take a look at their story, especially Innocent Sin. It's wild. And that's your warning right there. If you got a warning, you heard it right here on the Jigoku Gaming channel. I see. I feel sorry for that brat. You're Tatsuya Sudo, aren't you? The serial killing, the killings 10 years ago. You did these, didn't you? You mean back then? Ah, how nostalgic. The voices won't let me off with just arson. They said they needed a sacrifice, with the chest all carved out alive, with the tendons cut so they can't escape. I mean, fucking, the writing is just so dark in this. Before it was mainstream, there's a lot more crazy shit going down. The writing of these characters being just batshit crazy. You piece of garbage. How the hell did you get that kind of power being locked up for 10 years? Damn, let him know how you feel. Kodadama, you know? Kodadama, you know? You say something, it'll happen. Yeah, it's basically saying you speak it into existence. Like me getting the best fucking demon in the game for the final boss battle and getting 100% compendium on Persona 2 in the X dungeon. Let's go. The voices tell me anything. That poor excuse for a dad did this to me. Kodadama, the rumors you said that your dad did this to you, then why is he after your life? So I think he's actually the patsy here. Whose phone is that? Who's outside? The guy's outside. The mafia? He is. Balfour just going off on his own. Oh, Tatsuya going crazy here. He says, I'm free, you got that? I'm coming for you soon. Give that message to my fucking dad. What do you hope to accomplish? Keep on killing? Get revenge on your father? I used to kill for pleasure, but now I kill people because I only kill because people give me a call. He's a patsy. Right. My real purpose is to right the wrong, so he's after Tatsuya. This side is wrong, and the other side is right. My dad doesn't understand that. You understand, don't you? So this man is literally after us to try to fix the other side. So this was actually kind of a trap as well, because if he's trying to right the wrong on the other side, that means he has got hand-delivered Maya. It would technically be the wrong.
How long are you gonna keep up this act? I'll make you remember. If this guy doesn't eat you, come to the Sky Museum. Yeah!
Alright, so Joker's gonna tell us to go to Sky Museum. That's actually gonna be a big one because there is submissibles before you go to Sky Museum. Oh, it's doggy time. Alright, let's go. With our 3-person party. Because the devs hate us. They said, you know it'd be funny. You fighting a dog with 3 people, how hard could it be? Gives the dog 80,000 HP. This is a hellhound the fucking Winchester boys were going after. Sam and Dean. They said fucking hellhound on my trail. Hellhound on my trail. There ain't no way. I did that same amount of damage to that thing yesterday and I still can't fucking get the kill on it. This game's hoeing me. But we got it today, so I'm not gonna complain. But I'm definitely feeling the hoeing. I will say that I got 2 good level ups. And that's what put it away. And that right there is the sanitarium map completed. Now, onto the Sky Museum. And that will be our dungeon for next time. Let's go ahead and watch this cutscene. Somehow everybody jumped out the window and now we're down here. Everybody got through all the demons. I guess they all left after old boy went out. I mean, he's the one that summoned them. There he is. Uh-oh. Balfu, you got some explaining to do. Hey you, why'd you disappear when we needed you? Because of you. Because of you, I never went so far from the sidewalk. Oh, Lola's giving him a handful. Ulala's so funny. Ulala's actually hilarious. Everybody has these huge cell phones because of the 2000s. That's gonna be one thing they have to change. Bring back the small, like, put some cell phones there. The looks need to stay though. These looks are timeless. Don't be doing them like they did Carlos in RE3 remake. Good guy Katsuyuka. Or Katsuya. Alright. Let the firemen and police handle this. Let's head to the Sky Museum. We can't let Pseudo stay on the loose. Thanks for watching Jigoku Gaming Stream. We're back here. And Sumaru. So we will get back to the Sky Museum next time, and that's where things are about to go down. Like I say, I'm really excited for this next playthrough. This game, just when you think you got the Joker, our main guy here, he's gonna have something up his sleeve. So things are about to get real intense, real quick. Really excited for tomorrow's stream, or I should say next time stream. We'll be tomorrow. We'll be back with something else here. I don't know if it'll be Persona 2, but we'll be back with another stream here. But Maya's out here still battling through these wild rumors. Can't wait to see where the story is going to take us. If you love deep RPGs with a strong story and tactical combat, you know, this is really the underrated gem of the Persona series. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you like what you saw here today. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help us out, get recommended more videos like this, and also hit that notification bell so you get all the latest updates on the Jigoku Gaming channel. Check us out on YouTube, check us out on Twitch at Jigoku_gaming, and if you want some more sort of Persona 2 action, like I said, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow us everywhere. And let's see what kind of crazy rumors we can make true next time. And with that, we'll see ya. Take care, everybody. Stay safe out there. Stay blessed.